The body was found sealed inside a grain silo that hadn't been opened in years. In 1964, the town of Red Hollow, Arizona, prided itself on order. Nothing happened there without permission, and nothing stayed broken long enough to draw attention. When the skeletal remains of a man were discovered behind the old feed mill, the sheriff ruled it an accident at first, until the teeth were identified. The victim was Thomas Keene, missing for 11 months. The trail led quietly to Wendell Frost, a soft-spoken surveyor who had arrived 2 years earlier with his wife, Lucia Frost, a former hospital aide from Sonora. They were known as generous people, polite, invisible. Keene had been the first. He was a gambler who owed money across 3 counties. Wendell invited him to help measure land near the mill. Lucia brought water laced with insulin, stolen from a clinic. When Keene collapsed, Wendell locked him inside the silo and recorded the time it took for panic to fade. The second victim was a school janitor accused, never proven, of abusing boys. Lucia sedated him during a medical check. Wendell staged the hanging in an abandoned railcar. The third was a traveling salesman who recognized Lucia from another town. His car was driven into a ravine and set alight. The fourth was a mistake. A waitress named Elaine Porter fought back. She scratched Wendell's wrist deeply enough to draw blood. She still died, but she was remembered. Porter's disappearance forced county cooperation. Patterns emerged. Locations overlapped. The Frosts' names appeared too often, always nearby, always helpful. The break came when investigators searched the Frosts' storm cellar. Inside a locked trunk were wallets, jewelry, dentures, and a ledger in Lucia's handwriting, dates, symptoms, times of death. At trial, Wendell claimed obedience. Lucia claimed necessity. The jury believed neither. In 1968, both were sentenced to death by gas chamber. Red Hollow returned to normal within weeks. The silo was sealed again. The mill reopened. No plaque was placed. No lesson was learned. And once more, a town proved that silence was the most reliable accomplice of all.